Hey YouTubers, how y'all doing today? First off, I want to thank y'all for checking out my channel. I am a Jew. Second, I want to give thanks to the Most High, Ahaya, and thanks to the Son, Yeshaya, for dying for us to be able to make it into the kingdom of heaven. Now today I want to talk a little bit about the Christian religion and where it originated from. Now we're going to go to Google version to see what Google say about the religion of Christian. Christianity originated in Roman occupied Jerusalem, a predominantly but not entirely Jewish society, with traditional philosophy distinct from the new classical from the classical Greek, through which was dominant in the greater Roman Empire at the time. Now, Christianity, a lot of Christians don't do don't know their history. Because they knew their history, I'm pretty sure they'll understand the Bible a little bit more better and start listening to these pastors that's not even preaching the real. They contracted on the 501c form, and they basically being controlled by our enemies, the same people who brought us over here into slavery. They set up schools, theology schools, that the pastors have to take in order to become a pastor, which they all control. Now, I don't know what in our right mind think that our enemy is actually gonna teach us the right thing. Our history books wrong. So what make you think they gonna actually teach us our Bible? The Bible was ours. The Bible was never meant for them. So what make you think they gonna teach us our own religion? Are we gonna go on a little in a little history? A history of Antiochus. Now Antiochus was the 8th ruler of the Seleucid Empire. The people called him Epimenes, meaning the madman. And he was very violent and bitter against the Jews and was determined to exterminate them and their religion, which he devastated Jerusalem in 168 BC. He defiled the temple and offered pig blood on the Lord's altar, which he erected to Jupiter. He prohibited temple worship, sold thousands of Jews and their families to slavery, then forced Jews to renounce their religion, which led to the Maccabees revolution, which you can read all about in the Apocrypha, which was included in the 1611 King James Version before they took it out. They took it out for many reasons, because the Apocrypha points out who they are. It shows you who they are, tells you all about them, which they don't want you to know. Maccabees, the first Maccabees, chapter 1, verse 36 through 50, tell you all about the Maccabees revolution. Now, then he gave the order. The Syrian army marched into Jerusalem, and many of the people were killed and others escaped into the hills. Only the known Hellenists was allowed to remain. Orders were given: no Sabbath, no holy days, no circumcision, and a statue of Zeus was placed in the temple above the altar, whom Christians call Jesus today. Yeshaya is his name in Hebrew. And it tells you. It tells you in the Bible when the Lord told them when they see Jerusalem capacitated with army, flee into the mountain. And that's exactly what the people that was into the Lord, taking heed to the Lord's word, did. They fled into the mountain. Now the mountain that they fled into was Africa. And that's how we ended up in Africa. We ran into Africa from prosecution. From prosecution. Now, where did Sunday worship come from? May we ask Google. In the 2nd century, the Church of Rome lacked jurisdictional authority to impose a novel universal change of Sabbath rest from the 7th day to the 1st day of the week, and to obtain universal Sunday worship. Had it been introduced after the Christian church had spread it throughout the known world. So after they built up the churches, they started preaching Sunday worship. Sunday worship is who they worship their sun god to. The Roman sun god Apollo, which whom also the Greeks worship too, which is only their relative. And the Lord said, remember the Sabbath and to keep it holy unto him. The Lord never said worship him on Sunday. He gave us a specific day to keep it holy unto him. And they changed it. Like he said, they would think to change time. Christianity is a religion founded by the Roman Empire. Even though they was using our scroll, but they teaching them in reverse. The Jews that's over there in Jerusalem now, them not the real Jews. We are the real Jews. They stolen our identity once we fell. And in fact, they're our brother Esau, the Edomite. The Lord said Esau will be ruling in the last days. And that's how we got into slavery to where we at right now. Which is our land of curse. We've been cursed. That's why we was brought over here. And a lot of Christians think that there's gonna be a rapture. There's no rapture. They totally misconstruing that verse. There's no rapture. He said it's gonna be like the days of Noah.